Hi Dan and Jesse, it's Rob. I'm over at the house, just up on the roof here, looking at the east wall of the addition. As you can see, we've got a big square section of wall, followed by a triangular section where the slope roof starts up, and the wall sort of dies into it, so it kind of dies into the peak up at the top there. So the length of the overall wall from where the new addition meets the meets the slope roof is about 18 feet. So we've ordered 2 sections of scaffolding, 10 feet long, so it'll be a total of 20 feet wide worth of scaffolding. That for the east wall, we're going to set up on the neighbor's property, starting down here, basically maybe a foot past, give or take, over here in line with the edge of the house, or maybe a foot past the edge of the house on the neighbor's property, and then spanning 20 feet that way, so that as they work up on the scaffold, that they can safely apply the siding onto this side of the house, as because of the height, it's just not safe to work off of ladders. So we've got the scaffolding quote, we've got the aluminum quote for the installation and assembly of all the scaffolding and whatnot. We're just reviewing the location of what we're going to need. We're going to need to get permission from your neighbors as far as setting up some scaffolding here. It's about 5 feet projection outward, and like I said, 10 feet per section, so 20 feet long along this side of the house. Just long enough to do this one face of the siding and any eaves troughs and whatnot that have to get done. I would say maybe no more than a couple days to a week for this one face of the house, and then once they're done with this side, we'll take everything down and remove it. Obviously we'll remove any offcuts of aluminum, any spare materials, and then the guys can safely work up here on the flat roof, as everything is sort of at chest height or at ladder height. They can work up here and clad this side, the rear of the house, in the aluminum around the new openings once those go in. And then finally, when they get to the west side of the addition, they're going to be working partially off of our existing scaffolding, or stair scaffolding that we've got set up here, and then the other section is going to fit basically in between this stair scaffolding and that wall, so that they can work their way up here and get up and access all of this stuff over here. Now, for over on the flat roof, or on the slope roof section where they have to work over there, what we're going to do is, when we have this scaffolding set up, we'll put planks across onto the roof, clipped onto the scaffolding, so they can work at increased sort of section, or sorry, incremental levels of of the slope roof. They'll be tied off on the roof with harnesses, just for safety's sake, so they have rope in case anybody slips or falls or anything, so it'll be safe. But the scaffolding on this side will only need one section. We won't need the 2 of them, certainly. So that's going to fit over here, so we'll have the one section just on hand while they do the one section over here for the west wall, but we'll need the 2 sections side by side for the east wall. And then at the rear here, what we might even have them do, just for instead of working off ladders, make it a little bit safer, is even perhaps set up the scaffolding up on the flat roof here, so that they can actually work within the cage of the scaffolding and apply everything up here and step up on the sequential planks that they can move up and down as they need to. So just wanted to let you know about that. I know we're going to need to get the neighbors' permission. I wasn't sure if you were comfortable with me approaching the neighbors, or perhaps writing up a formal letter on Walden letterhead advising them of the work we need to do, or if you would prefer to take it to them yourself. Just let us know which is your preference. But that is the sort of scope of what we're going to need to do scaffolding wise when it comes time to do the aluminum siding. So I just wanted to review that with you and let you know what's the plan. Thanks so much.